Hey, I'm Melissa Adams, and I am coming to you as a silver director. Kind of surreal to me that I'm here, but my goal last month was to hit director for the second month in a row to secure my director's fly in, and I got that with 4 days to spare. And I was like, well, we're going to work anyways. Let's go for it and see if we can hit a new rank. And we all rallied, and my team is completely amazing. They stepped up. They started following up and contacting people, and at 1:30 a.m. on August 31st, we got the points we needed, and it happened. So I was asked to do a video to kind of tell you how, but to be honest with you, we really haven't done anything different than what we've been doing every month. We've been very consistent. So the thing that I have learned, and I want you to know, is not about me at all. It's about this amazing team that I've built, and it's about the work that I put into my team and what I give my team, and that's the kind of things I want to share with you. And the first thing I do is educate them. We have weekly Zoom meetings, and that's where I can see them face to face. They can see everybody else on the team. We talk back and forth. It's kind of like having everybody in one room, except for everybody's at their own house. It's a brilliant thing. And we talk about the issues that each person's, that the team has had during the week. And I usually have a topic based on the issues I've heard, or they come to me with questions, or they come up with topics that they want to learn about, and that's what we do on our weekly Zoom meetings. You've got to know your runners, and I know my runners in my first 4 levels. I know them by names. I have their phones stored in my their phone number stored in my phone. I talk to them on a daily basis, whether I sign them up or not. If they are on my first 4 levels and they are sharing and they are running with me, I'm going to talk to them. They are going to know that they have my support. They are going to know that they can come to me with any questions that they have. They're going to know that they can come to me if they need consult calls, whatever they need. They know they can come to me. I talk to them, and I make sure they know that I am behind them and that I am going to help push them up that hill if that's what they need. The next thing is educate yourself. I listen to the phone calls. I do the future executives training every single week. I love Jennifer McKinney's calls. I learn so much from her. I talk to my coaches. I talk to Monica and Kira and Lacey because that's what I'm striving for. So if I'm going to learn from the best, I've got to be talking to the best. So I talk to them all the time. I know they get tired of me sometimes, but that's what I'm trying to get to. So I need to know what they're doing in order to get me there. Be duplicatable. I am very duplicatable. I do consult calls for anyone that I sign up. I have someone do, even if it's somebody on my team, do a consult call with me with the people that I am personally sponsoring. So I want my team to do it, then I'm going to do it. And teach your team how to coach others. I do that all the time. It's very hard for me. I I have a little bit of a control issue, but I am trying to teach them and kick them out of their nest, get them comfortable, and they are doing parties. We did like 7 or 8 parties. I show up at the parties and let them know that they have my support that way. And also, when I speak, they listen. So that teaches them how to do it, so they can be kicked out of the little nest and do it on their own, which is going to happen this month. And I know some of them are freaking out, but it's okay. They're going to really do a great job because I feel like that they have the tools that they need. The second thing is to edify your team. You need to motivate, you need to support, you need to uplift, you need to encourage, you need to reward your team. Let them know that they are appreciated. I do this all the time. If your team is going to Dallas with you, my team that's going to Dallas with me will have a gift for me to show them that I appreciate their time that they're taking away from their family, the sacrifice that they're making, to come and educate themselves to grow a bigger team, which is in turn going to help me. So I am going to thank them, give them a thank you gift for being there. Don't ever let anyone on your team doubt that there's anything that they can't achieve. I get behind them. I am telling them all the time they can do it, they can do it. You can get to the next one. You've got here, keep going, keep going. I really do that all the time. I'm always positive with my team. It's whatever your attitude is, whether positive or negative, it's going to trickle down, and you want to always be positive, always be the way that you want them to be, and magnify each individual strength. Everybody's not the same, so you've got to find the strengths in each person and magnify those strengths. The last thing I do is expect nothing more from my team than I am willing to do myself. If I want my team to sponsor 4, then I'm going to sponsor 6. If I want my team to work the last day of the month, I'm going to be the last one to go to bed on the last day of the month. If I want them to work every day, I'm going to be the last one to go to bed every day. I'm going to be there for them. I'm not going to ever, if there's no one else to do a consult call, I'll step outside. I'll sign somebody else up the morning of my daughter's wedding. If you want this, you're going to do whatever it takes to make sure that you get there and make sure that you have that team, that your team knows you're behind them and that you are working just as hard as they are. As they are. I want to be the example. No one on my team will ever outrank me, because that is not fair to them for someone to for me to expect them to work harder than what I am. I won't let that happen. If I always lead by example, I always have become the kind of leader that I want my team to be. I want them to be the leaders that I am. And if I'm not the kind of leader that I expect them to be, then it's just not going to happen. They're going to look to you. They're going to listen. They're going to watch you instead of listen. And you should never say go. You should always say let's go. So never tell them what to do. Instead, show them how to do it. And I love that. I always try to be humble, but I appreciate every single person that I have on my team, and I am so blessed by each one of them. They have become my family, and it's not always about singular with them. They can call me up if they're having a bad day. I pray with them. I love them. I talk to them. I talk them through things. And, it's a relationship more than just a business relationship. They become your friends if you let them. So I hope you all have a blessed night. I hope this helps somebody. I don't know. I'm just a normal little person that, I don't have anything more probably than what you're doing. I just know that the 3 things I do is educate, edify, and expect nothing more from them than what I'm willing to do myself. So have a great night.